welcome to Cooking with Rhys. It's been a while since I've learned something. I'm not sorry. Right, come over here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a makeshift panini. I say makeshift because I don't have a panini press, but to all intents and purposes, it is a panini. So, all you need to do is you need to get a ciabatta, or this one has already been pressed, but you can buy them like this. Slice it in half. Now, my oven is preheated to 200 degrees Celsius to mark 6. So I'm going to make up a few varieties, just to give you an idea of what you can do with these. But the one we're going to do right now is Tuna Melt. So in this little pot, this little ramekin, is tuna, mayonnaise, and a bit of sweetcorn. It tastes good. And then just some seasoning. So really don't give a shit about your arteries. Just mix it all. Right. Now, it's very simple. I have some cheese here, some cheddar cheese. And I'm going to place it onto my tray. Just going to lay my cheese down and then just plaster over the tuna. You always buy them in places like Starbucks, Costa, all these sorts of places. They're big business and they're always overpriced. Everything I've got here cost me about £5. So there's just some proof that if you pay £4.95 for one, you've probably been overcharged. I'm going to whack in some red onion as well. You don't have to be delicate. As you can see, I'm not being delicate. The last thing I'm going to whack into this is I've got some sprigs of thyme. And this just goes on. In fact, thyme smells amazing, so you can't smell it because smell-o-vision hasn't been invented, which is very unfortunate. Right, finally I'm going to just a bit of seasoning. Just whack in a couple of olives as well because you only live once. Now the other thing I'm doing is I've got ham, brie and mushroom. That's going to be another one. And then I've got a goat cheese salad that's going to go into another panini. And I'll make them all up, of course, so you can see them all. So I want you just easily put the lid on. I say the lid, it's a piece of bread, it's not a lid. You put the lid on like that. Make sure you've got Make sure you've got parchment down, just because they can be prone to sticking. And then we're going to whack them into the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. Cooks like to have these weird times. I don't know what it is, but 5 to 7 minutes seems to work quite well. So, as you can see here, this is what they're on. As you can see here, this is what they look like. So we've got the brie, mushroom, ham, bit of basil on the top as well, and this is the goat's cheese salad one. Although my wonderful assistant has managed to put that one upside down.
Just flip it.
Don't you bring your logic into this house. That logic is not welcome in this establishment. So, provided you've been able to do them the right way up, whack the lid on in the oven for 5 to 7 minutes. They look bloody good, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. And because I've got a fancy piece of wood, I'm going to serve them on a fancy piece of wood. If you don't have a fancy piece of wood, then a plate will do fine. That is a makeshift panini. I say makeshift, basically it's a panini, there's no makeshift about it. Do not forget to comment, to like, to share, to subscribe, to all that malarkey, you know. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.